Monday, May 27th, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Guys, remember back when they discovered a new volcanic dome off the coast of Mayotte near southeastern Africa? Scientists discover unexpected underwater volcano off the coast of Africa. Story dated May 25th, 2019 here at digitaltrends.com. Goes on to talk about this new discovery, and here's a look at it, what appears to be a geothermal map of the new structure that's underwater off the coast of Africa. The reason I'm bringing this up is because this isn't necessarily new news. In fact, I remember when this started getting active over there, there were a series of earthquakes in the same area. In fact, it's off the coast of Madagascar, in between Madagascar and South Africa, and a lot of seismic activity coming from that area, and they did find this new structure underwater. Geologists first noticed something unusual hidden in the Indian Ocean in November of last year. Well, I think I may have found something on the GOES-16 satellite that kind of reminds me of what we're looking at here. I'm not saying it is 100% conclusively, but I will say this: it does look like something new, a new underwater feature that I've never noticed before on the GOES-16. I just want to give you some quick details about this thing over here at Mayotte. Maps of the seafloor showed a dramatic and recent change. A structure 800 meters, that's about 2,500 feet high, and 5 kilometers, that's 3 miles across, had appeared on the ocean floor where there had been nothing before. So what I want to do now is take you to the GOES-16. I use the GOES-16 every single day, 365 days a year. As long as it's operating, I use it. It's a phenomenal instrument. But I've noticed something here recently off the east coast of the United States, up near New England, parallel from New Jersey, probably 150 miles offshore. And if you look closely, you'll see what appears to be a round feature underwater. It's been there for a few weeks now. I've just noticed it, and like I said, I use this exact setting here, the infrared setting, every single day. And I want to show you what I found up close. Let's take a closer look at this anomaly, because there is a string of underwater volcanoes off the coast of the northeastern United States right here. And these volcanoes with size comparable to what they just found off the coast of Africa. Some of these are 2 miles high and 2 miles wide. So they're very big. What I've found on the GOES-16 sits right in this area here. It's directly parallel from central New Jersey, straight down from Massachusetts, right in this area. And you can see it on the GOES-16 perfectly. And I don't know what it is. Right now I just call it the East Coast Underwater Anomaly. See that right there? I don't remember ever seeing that. It's like it appeared rather quickly. And if you look at Google Earth right there, you don't see anything there. You see these, those are underwater structures, and they are quite large. This here looks to be quite possibly even a little bigger, at least if you stop it. Like this one here is 2 miles, a little over 2 miles tall, and it's a little over 2 miles wide. So this is, comparatively speaking, very similar to what's occurring over off the coast of South Africa. This here, I don't know what we've got going on. Let me stop it right here. This is a slideshow that I put together, by the way. And this is an insert of the underwater volcanoes, and this is where they are off of the east coast of the United States with respect to this thing here. Whatever it is. You know what? It could be, for all I know, a digital artifact. But I don't think so. It appears to me that there's a depth change or something that's creating what we're seeing here on this satellite. And it reminds me of something like this. In fact, it looks very similar to that, which again is 2 miles tall and 2 miles wide, very similar to what they've discovered off the coast of Africa. In fact, if we go to Google Earth, and I'll show you what's going on over here between Madagascar and South Central Africa, right in here is Mayotte, and there's a new underwater volcano. Not this one. This is an island where people actually live. And there's been a series of, small earthquakes, moderate earthquakes, and seismic activity in general coming from this area, but I have not noticed any sea surface temperature anomalies. One thing I did check was sea surface temperature, or at least I looked for sea surface temperature anomalies up here in the upper northeast, and this is what I found. I did find, believe it or not, in the same exact area, if you come straight off of New Jersey, straight down from Massachusetts, right in there, that deep burgundy, that's an anomaly. Okay, so there is an anomaly right there in that area where this new feature, or whatever it is may be, is at. I don't remember ever seeing that, that's all. I'm not saying that it's some big new dome. It could be, for all I know, but there is coincidentally a sea surface temperature anomaly in this area. So not quite sure what we've got going on there, guys, but it does remind me a little bit of what's going on off the coast of Africa, where they were quite surprised by the discovery of this new underwater volcano. So these things do happen. They happen rather quickly, apparently. I don't know of any seismic activity up here. I will say that is a sea surface temperature anomaly for whatever it's worth. Could be caused by something else. Not exactly sure. But rather interesting, as this is something that I use every single day. I'm very familiar with this instrument. I'm not an expert, but I am very familiar with it, as I have it running to my left on a different machine, and it never turns off. So I have this on all the time. And I don't remember seeing that, that's all. So pretty cool, much like these pictures that were sent in here recently. These are sky and weather phenomenon photos. And this is a photo that was sent in by Shelly from Littleton, Texas, yesterday, of a rope tornado in Texas. There's been over 300 tornadoes throughout the Midwest just in the month of May this year. An incredible tornado season, and it's not over yet. And this was from southeast Ohio, of what appears to be a funnel cloud coming down to the ground. That was taken by Tracy and Scott just a couple of days ago. Redding, California, back on the 24th. An incredible supercell thunderstorm reaching several miles up into the atmosphere formed, spawning a tornado warning. Just an unbelievable storm. Puerto Rico. Gloria sent this photo in of an incredible, I don't know if that's a sunrise or a sunset. That's an incredible photograph of the sun and some colorful clouds around the sun. Here we've got what look like two semi-disc shape objects in the sky from Cambridge, Ontario, sent in by Cheryl. Good observation, Cheryl. Another rainbow with, this one's no rain. That's why Lisa took the photograph of this one here. No rain at the time. Mexico, Scott. Beautiful sunrise or sunset. Either way, it's very spectacular. Cynthia from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Looks like crepuscular or anti-crepuscular rays. These are very interesting. They've been showing up all over the world, and they're perfectly heart-shaped clouds. Just fascinating. There was one from Wendy out of northeast Georgia. 2, Hyenas from Singapore. 3, Maxim from Switzerland. And these are within the last 10 days. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Back to Redding. Some more photographs here. This was from Randy. A lot of people sent in photos from Redding. They were so surprised at just how spectacular that supercell thunderstorm was. David from Dayton, Ohio, noticed a perfect split sky as he stepped outside for a break. Another awesome rainbow by Deborah from Lake Isabella, California. Another one from California, Corona, sent in by Tim. Double decker. Awesome cloud here, sent in by Officer Mike from Ottawa, Illinois. Big shelf cloud. Some incredible lightning sent in from Golden, Colorado by Nick. And there's another segment of that thunderstorm producing an electrical storm, or electrical aspect of the storm. The entire storm's electrical, but that's a whole nother topic. Some clouds here that look like they're dipping down into the mountains, almost look like a wave. That's why he was compelled to take the photograph. Tornado damage from Abilene, Texas. This was sent in by Daniel, and it's from May 18th. Like I said earlier, there's been over 300 tornadoes in the Midwest just in the month of May. This was from May 18th, Abilene, Texas, tornado damage. A lot of tornado damage so far this year in the month of May, and there could be more today. In fact, this entire week and this weekend looks like there could be an even greater chance extending from the Gulf states all the way up into Minnesota and Wisconsin, of all places. This is what's left of a trampoline that Daniel noticed hanging from a power pole. And this one here looks like a tsunami in the sky. That's a cloud from Medford, Oklahoma. Unbelievable. KV and Izzle took that photograph over a neighborhood. Like I said, it looks like a towering tsunami. Just a very ominous looking sky. Don't forget to send your pictures in to the website here. Here's the email address, reports at mrmbb333.com. If you have any photographs you would like to share, they eventually make their way to the Sky Phenomena Photo Gallery here at the website. Don't forget to check out the website linked below. All the data you see here is real-time data, updated 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The daily reports, the newsroom up here at the top. New news stories updated daily, sometimes multiple times a day. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day and be safe out there.